Welcome to RamTV.
Hi everyone, I'm Ariana.
And I'm Alden. Welcome back to another edition of RamTV News.
Starting off this week, here's Miss Ray and Ramley with Ray.
Hi, my name is Tiana, and on this week's Ramley with Ray segment, we're going to talk about her struggles in high school, how she got through them, and the University of Washington changing their requirements, and how she feels about that.
Hey Rams, this is B Ray with the Ramily with Ray for this week. This week, 3 questions. Number 1, what is my toughest subject from when I was in high school? The answer to that would be chemistry. I really struggled with chemistry. And how did I get through it? I stayed after school a lot. I asked my friends a lot of questions, and I tried my best to really focus on what I was doing. I'm a little bit jealous that my Rams have Miss Gordon and Miss Hanson and Mr. Richardson, because I feel like they would have been, they are teachers who could better explain the content to me than the teacher I had. And then my other question this week is, how do I feel about the University of Washington no longer requiring the SAT and the ACT, at least for this year during COVID? And I have to say that I really support that decision. I think that the SAT is a great function for national merit scholars. So for students who score really high on the exam, I think that's a great opportunity for them to have access to additional scholarship money and access to different colleges. But for most students, I'd say for many students, and probably for most, the SAT and the ACT are not the best assessment of their skills and abilities. So I think there are other ways that universities will use to assess students and their readiness for college. Happy week. Let's go, Rams.
Thank you, Miss Ray. And I do agree with you. Changing the requirements needed this year because of all of the difficulties we've had is a smart choice. Back to you, Mariana and Alden.
Thanks, Miss Ray.
In national news, this year's 2020 presidential election is coming up.
If you are over the age of 18, congrats, you can vote. In Washington State, you have until Election Day, Tuesday, November 3rd, to register and vote in person.
No worries though. If you're 16 or 17, you can sign up to be part of the Future Voters Program. All you have to do is head to vote.wa.gov and you will be registered to vote once you turn 18.
And remember, every vote counts. Another quick note, conferences are next Thursday and Friday. You will have periods 1, 2, and 3 on Thursday and 4, 5, and 6 on Friday. Periods 1 and 4 are from 8:25 to 9:05. Periods 2 and 5 are from 9:10 to 9:50. And periods 3 and 6 are from 9:55 to 10:35. Now here's Emily with sports.
Hey Rams, Emily here with your sports. This week we're going to talk about softball. I myself am a softball player. Last year in 8th grade, we didn't have a softball season, and Wilson did, but they didn't get to finish it due to the shutdown. Here's a video of McKenna, and she's talking about her thoughts and feelings about the season and how she's staying in shape.
I'm McKenna Trent. I'm a sophomore and I'm a utility player. I've been playing softball since 3rd grade and it's really fun. I chose to play in high school because it's a fun thing to do. You can stay in shape and it's a good way to meet new people. It was really disappointing not to get to really even start our season because of COVID-19. We had a week of tryouts and a week or 2 of practices, so we didn't even get to play any games, so that was really disappointing. During COVID-19, to stay in shape, I've been riding my bike and going for walks. Go Rams!
Thanks so much, McKenna. Hopefully we can hear more from you soon, but until then, back to you, Mariana and Alden.
Thanks, Emily. Hey Alden, what's your favorite sport?
I really like to play tennis, but Seattle's getting a hockey team soon, so maybe I'll get into that. What about you?
Mine's volleyball, but I like to watch football.
That's really cool. Now here's Jaden with Sports in the Field.
Hi, Wilson fam. This is Jaden, reporting about us from Washington News. Last week, the Seattle Seahawks took another dub to push the record of 4-0. One of their key players on defense, Jamal Adams, couldn't play in that game due to an injury. This week, Seattle Seahawks play the Vikings on Sunday at 5:20 p.m. Go tune in and watch the game. Last night, Seattle Storm took their fourth championship against the Aces. The score was 92-59, a straight blowout. Keep balling out, Seattle. Thank you for tuning in to RamTV. This is Jaden, signing off. Peace.
Thanks, Jaden.
It's looking a little chilly outside.
So here's Shalise with the weather.
Hi, I'm Shalise and welcome to our weekly weather report. For the rest of today, it will remain cloudy and in the low 60s. Saturday and Sunday, we're expecting light rain and for it to be in the high 50s and low 60s. So if you're going out, make sure to bring a jacket. And that's it for our weekly weather report. So remember to stay safe and wear your masks.
Thanks, Shalise. Now here's Annalyn with our weather in the field.
Hi, this is Annalyn with your weather on the field this week. We have approached fall, so it's going to be very chilly going forward. A fun weather fact for you. Most people know about tornadoes, but there is something very similar called a microburst. And a microburst is different than a tornado because a tornado is a circular windstorm, but a microburst is like a straight windstorm. And most people don't know this, but microbursts are just as deadly as tornadoes, and in some cases they cause even more damage and are more deadly. I thought this was very interesting. Thank you for watching, and back to you.
Thanks, Annalyn. Are you looking to join a club but don't know what club?
Well, no need to fear. Ellery is here with some information about one of the many clubs we offer here at Wilson.
Take it away, Ellery.
Thank you, Mariana and Alden. As you know, Wilson has lots of clubs this year. This week we'll be talking about Environmental Club. This club meets every Thursday at 2:30 with Mrs. Willard. They do things like go on hikes, they run campaigns around the campus, they work with a lot of environmental groups, and they grow plants in the greenhouse. If you would like to join this club, the join code will be on the screen.
Thanks, Ellery. Now here's Trinity with our whole child winners this week.
Good afternoon, Rams. I'm Trinity Lou, your host for this week's Whole Child Challenge drawing. Last week we set a record by recognizing 3 students and 1 staff member who found ways to be kind virtually. This week, in order to conserve coupons, we'll be recognizing 2 students who sent out 5 texts or emails to a family member, friend, or an adult at Wilson. Thanks to all those who participated. This week's winners are freshman Emily McKay from Mr. Turnbull's class, senior Nevaeh Valdovinas from Mrs. Ebert's class. Each of these individuals will receive a coupon for a free medium Slurpee from 7-Eleven that will come in the mail. Congratulations to both of you. To be entered in the next week's Whole Child Challenge drawing, remember to email your whole child teacher how you plan to be more inclusive in our community by 3 p.m. on Monday, October 19th. And remember, be kind and go Rams!
Congrats to the winners. Last week we asked you to send in photos of you and your virtual desk.
We thank everyone who participated.
Here's Ian with last week's photo of the week.
I'm Ian with photo of the week, and this week's photo is made by Mackenzie Gordon. I really like this photo because of how the pages just lead your vision to the pencil in the middle. It's truly creative. Back to our anchors.
Thanks, Ian. Well, that's all we have for this week, Rams.
Thanks for tuning in. Great to be alive. Great to be a Ram.
And this is how we do it at Wilson.